What is up, sir? I hope you are well. Look, I was on his podcast. This guy asked me to be on his podcast called The Pullout Game. Let me tell you, I had to think about that for a second. Which I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan of pulling out. But he pulled out some really cool jerseys. It was a really fun chat. So if you guys would love to see our little convo about retro gaming and jerseys, he was wearing Rodriguez's jersey from The Sandlot.
That's
Do you
what's
remember
up.
that movie?
Yeah. That
Right?
movie's
It was so
dope.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has Chadwick Boseman's high school jersey.
You killing me, Smalls.
It was really nice. So yeah, it's good to see you here. And okay, y'all, fine. Sega might look better on this one.
My brain is exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine and Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor. That you can't wait to comment on my mistakes and my blunders. Hey, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I'm the most hated, but play, I'm taking your date and your woman. Oh dang, your date is your woman. I trade her later if you want her. And she bring friction like Raiden and Blanca. Statements behaving like Saint dangerous when drinking angry. The same with her mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.
What it do, y'all? What it do? What it do? This your boy Hen checking back on in. Once again, my friend, episode 83 to the Pull Out Game podcast, man. Y'all already know it. The craziest jerseys on the planet is right here. You know how we do it. You know how I get down. We got a lot to talk about today. Like I said, man, appreciate y'all hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing. You know what I'm saying? The comments. You know what I'm saying? Smoke signals, singing telegrams. However you get it out to your people, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know y'all the truth out there. But look, man, it's been a lot going on. I know this LeBron stuff going on, man. You know, LeBron, I don't know, man. A lot of folks been calling him the GOAT. You know, I don't think he the GOAT at all. I know he ain't the GOAT. But, that, you know, like I said, that's my opinion. Even though I say I know it, you know what I'm saying, that's my opinion. But a lot of people swear up and down that he the GOAT. And if you don't think he the GOAT, people that think he the GOAT get mad. They get mad, you know what I'm saying? Or they feel uneasy, or they lose it. They can't take it if you don't call LeBron the GOAT. And, you know, I don't have many debates with people. You know what I'm saying? My favorite basketball player of all time is KD. You know, KD been coming up short, you know, been having his slippings, but it's part of the game, though, man. I know his skill set, though. That's why I rock with KD. His skill set is unmatched, man. So, you know, he come up short like a lot of players do, but, hey, man, part of the game, though, man. But if you're a day one fan of your player, you ain't gonna just bail on him like that. So, people do think LeBron the GOAT. I can't knock it, you know what I'm saying, because that's what y'all think. But I'm going to talk about why LeBron ain't the GOAT. But at the same time, though, dude can ball, though. He can play. I never say he can't play. That just be stupid to say LeBron James can't play basketball. But put him in the GOAT conversation, he nowhere near it, man. You know what I'm saying? MJ, man. MJ. My two favorite players of all time, MJ and KD, man. KD my favorite player. But, like, regarded as, like, the worldwide GOAT, that's Jordan, man. Like, it's Jordan. But, before we get to talk about stuff, I'm going to pull out the first jersey. You already know what's going down. You know what the vibes is, man. But let's get to the first jersey. The first jersey, this dude right here, man. Yeah, man. Your boy LeBron James been getting swept a lot, and, you know, they talking about the 4 sweeps and all that. But, hey, least I can do for y'all LeBron fans, man. But look, man. LeBron James, All-Stick, everything, Cleveland Cavaliers jersey, man. You know what I'm saying? And make it so bad, y'all. This is rookie season jersey. Then we first got in the league, man. But look, we're going to talk about that, man. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. And something I want to speak on too, man. This LeBron James Cleveland Cavalier jersey, right? This it right here. You know what I'm saying? This it. Yeah. Yeah, man, thing clean, but Pull Out Game podcast is back. Yeah, man, let's talk about it. LeBron James, man. All stick, everything got the Cavs symbol, Cavs logo on the back. You know what I'm saying? Like the rookie season jersey. You know what I'm saying? The Cavs symbol right here. This the real LeBron James for all y'all LeBron James fans, man. I got this for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I pulled this out for y'all, man. Yeah, so let's talk about this though. Look, man. A lot of people be like, you know, when I debate people about LeBron, Ramon James, yeah, I even know his middle name. But look, man, when I debate people about LeBron, the first thing people say is, oh, you hating. You hating on LeBron. You hating. You hating. You hating. Man, if I'm hating on LeBron, why do I got his jersey right here, man? I know y'all probably like, oh, you got his jersey because you really is an undercover fan. You really is a fan of him. Like, secretly, you're a fan. Look here, man. Everybody I got in my collection, I think they can ball. I'm not a big fan of LeBron, but I know people are big fans of LeBron. And how can I call myself the jersey GOAT, the authentic jersey GOAT, and I got no LeBron James jersey? See, my jersey collection has no weaknesses. When it comes to baseball, basketball, and football, y'all did get me last episode with the Klay Thompson. I did have the Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it coming. Once I get the Klay Thompson, damn near, y'all ain't gonna be able to stop me on nothing. But how would I look calling myself the jersey GOAT and I got no LeBron James jersey? And even though I'm not a big fan of LeBron like that, I do recognize he do got game. He just ain't nowhere near the GOAT to me. Damn, it's okay. I'm not a fan of him being the GOAT, but I think he could ball. I think that's perfectly fine for a person to do, for a person to say. You know what I'm saying? He's not the GOAT to me, y'all. Like, newsflash, he's not the GOAT. And, you know, I'm be honest, man, it's no basketball player that, you know, you can say, you can paint the narrative who he played against and all that. But if you the GOAT, the greatest of all time, you have to beat those teams, man. He played Golden State with KD, and, you know, he played San Antonio. Well, you know, in 2007, first time he went to the finals, he played the Spurs, you know what I'm saying, with Tim Duncan and them boys like that, you know, the fully equipped Spurs, you know, so he lost that one. But he lost a lot of more too. A lot more finals, man. He done got swept. Like I said, you can't be done lost 6 finals. If you lost 6 finals, you had to at least be on 112. You had to be like, your winning average over your losses in your finals got to be way more. But you would think he lost 6 finals and y'all calling him the GOAT, you would think he won 12 finals. But no, he only won 4. He 4-6. It don't matter. KD was playing. I don't care if Gerald Levert daddy was playing. I don't care who it was. If you can't get it done, I ain't saying Gerald Levert daddy, Eddie Levert. I don't know if Eddie Levert got game, but what I'm saying is, it don't matter who on the court. You placed yourself and called the greatest of all time. You know how, you know, we said so much. Shout out to LL Cool J. He came up with that phrase. You know what I'm saying? I feel LL don't get enough credit for that. That's LL right there, man. LL Cool J came up with that word, the GOAT, man. He came up with that, man. I don't know if he got it from somebody that he know. I don't know, but he made it, you know what I'm saying, on the forefront, on the main scene, the main stage. The GOAT came from LL. Like I say, he might have got it from somebody, like somebody from his hood or something, or somebody in the industry that he heard say, but he was the first one to put it on the main stage. So, got to get LL his prop. But to be called the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Cause LL is like legendary, man. So if somebody say LL Cool J is the GOAT, I ain't got no dispute with that. You know what I'm saying? LL is he a beast. He don't did everything to sustain he the GOAT. Let's think about it, why LL Cool J is the GOAT. LL Cool J been he been in the industry since like what 80 83, 84, 85. And he been like sustained through his whole career ever since then. And then he got countless hits all the way back from the 80s. All the way up to now, he got countless hits. Every rap battle he was in, he won. Well, you got the cannabis situation. A lot of people saying cannabis won. A lot of people saying LL won. But at the end of the day, he went toe-to-toe with like a supreme lyricist cannabis. And that might be the closest one you can say he won or lost. But overall, as a career battle diss track, LL is like flawless. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he done did MC Hammer, Ice-T, Kool Moe Dee, all on the same song. You know what I'm saying? To the break of dawn. I mean, LL's a GOAT, man. Like, he been doing it for years and years and years. And untouchable, countless hits, great movie career. He a GOAT. Like, he done did it. He never took losses, really. Like, but LeBron, you're 4-6 in the finals. You got swept 4 times. You don't have a good free throw percentage. You're not the best shooter. You're not a threat shooting. I mean, it's a lot of flaws in his game, and he hold a record for the most turnovers in NBA history. And look, man, I'm not saying LeBron can't play. I'm not saying that at all. LeBron can ball. But to be the GOAT, come on, man. To be the GOAT, he can't be the GOAT, y'all. He can't be the GOAT, man. But, you know, and then you got Jordan. We go back and forth all day with this, man. But, you know, then you got Cameron on First Take saying if LeBron win the championship with the Lakers and then Bronny on the team, that count for 2 rings in the James household. So LeBron has 6 rings, knowing that Bronny came from his, you know, is his sperm. So that's really LeBron. So they're going to count that as another ring. Y'all, people reaching to get LeBron an extra ring, man. LeBron can't be the GOAT, man. It's too many. And then there's another thing I don't understand too, y'all. I just don't understand this. I don't understand that, okay, LeBron in 2009, 2010, he haven't won the championship yet. I'm going to say this and I'm going to let it go. He haven't won the championship yet. He wasn't considered, you know, he wasn't in the top 10, top 15. He wasn't considered, maybe top 15 they would probably consider him, but he was way up there. And then, you know, 2011, you know what I'm saying, they went against the Mavericks. They lost. Then 2012, they went against a young OKC Thunder team. My boy Durant, y'all room for him then too. Go back, all the way back, a big KD fan. Durant, Westbrook, Kendrick Perkins, Serge Ibaka, Thabo Sefolosha. You know what I'm saying? All them boys, man. Reggie Jackson. And not the Reggie Jackson that played baseball. You know what I'm saying? Not Mr. October. I pulled his jersey out too. Stay tuned. Got some more Reggie Jackson jersey for the baseball. You know what I'm saying? Legendary Reggie Jackson. But, you know, they had a team that were all young though, man. Like, I don't think nobody was over 25. KD, I don't even think nobody was 24. I want to say Serge Ibaka was 23, 24. But when nobody 24, 25, everybody was young boys. And, you know, they beat the Thunder. You know what I'm saying? I feel KD didn't have enough shooters. Westbrook wasn't a shooter. He was a good drive to the basket. But they just didn't have it, man. They just didn't have it like that. But anyway, they beat them. Okay, at this time, he wasn't really considered, you know, no GOAT or nothing like that, or a number 2, as Stephen A would say. And then, you know, they end up playing the Spurs, and the Spurs, you know, I think, did they win the first? I know they played them twice. They played the Spurs twice. And the Spurs end up beating them. I can't remember, did they win first? Or the Spurs won first? Miami or the Spurs? But either way, the Spurs end up beating them, and then they came back. No, matter of fact, hold on. How did that go? How did that go, y'all? How did that go? How did that go? They end up beating the Spurs. Let me think. 2012, 2013. Yeah, they end up beating the Spurs. I won't say they end up beating the Spurs. And then, and then after that, 2014, the Spurs end up beating them. And then they end up losing again. So at this time, LeBron had 2 rings. And then when he went to the 2016 season and Cleveland ended up beating Cleveland, who they played? Yeah, Golden State. They end up beating Golden State. And down from 3-1, they end up beating them. All of a sudden LeBron the GOAT now. Or he number 2. How did LeBron skip over Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or some say he over Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Shaq? I mean, how did he, Kobe Bryant, how did he jump over all these players like that? Like, how did he go? Because he won that 1 ring right there. Because they weren't saying it when he beat the Spurs. Because he already lost to the Spurs. They were just getting their get back or whatever like that. But when he won that championship with Cleveland and he beat Golden State, he came down for 3-1. But how did that 1 ring just jump him ahead of the line to pass Kareem, Magic Johnson, and all these boys, and Michael Jordan, and Kobe? How did he just jump from that to that? I just don't get it, man. Y'all killing me with that, man. He won the bubble ring 2020 with the Lakers. I don't know. I don't get it, man. But look, man, at the end of the day, I'm going to give LeBron his props because he did, oversee expectations, coming in the league as a high school player. But, the thing that a lot of people don't like about LeBron, he came in the league, with the chosen one. A lot of people said, well, the league gave him that. But he gave himself that name too because he already had it tatted on his back. And a lot of things that people don't like about LeBron, he claimed himself the self-proclaimed GOAT. And he like to take all the credit when he win, and when he lose, the team get blamed. Or he didn't have enough help. And you got Shannon Sharp, Nick Wright, Colin Coward, all these boys, man, Kendrick Perkins, all these boys, man, they just they on LeBron hard, man. They they so much favoritism toward LeBron. A lot of people saying he getting paid off. A lot of people saying LeBron taking steroids. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. But look, at the end of the day, can't nobody say I hate LeBron, man. This is the 3rd jersey I done pulled out with LeBron on it, man. You know what I'm saying? With his name, his authentic jersey. So can't nobody say I hate LeBron. I'm really not a fan of LeBron game like that, but I think he a good player. Or know what he deserved to be in the jersey collection. And I'll be real with you, y'all. If somebody went through my jersey collection and stole this jersey, I'm gonna be real, I still would be mad. Because, I paid for this jersey. So why I wouldn't care if it got stolen? I don't want nobody stealing nothing from me. So if somebody take this jersey, I'm gonna be pissed off, and I'm gonna be on somebody ass, like he my favorite player because they're part of my collection, man. I take my whole collection serious. So that's just what it is, man. Like I said, I think LeBron can ball, but I just broke down reasons why I don't think he the GOAT. I'm not piling on LeBron or nothing like that, and saying he can't play. I'm just telling y'all why I think he's not the GOAT. That's it. That's just it, y'all. I don't think he the GOAT. And that's all I want to say about that, man. But LeBron, went on his show, The Shop, or wherever he was at, reclining in the chair, looking at the Golden State Cleveland series that he came back from 3-1, and then he was like, this right here is what made me the greatest player of all time. Who say that, though? Jordan never said he the greatest player. KD never said, KD said he untouchable, but he never said he the GOAT like that. Me, personally, I lose a lot of, respect when people start talking about they the greatest and stuff. I mean, you got to be confident, but let your work show. Let the people see it. Don't you say it all the time. I'd rather the people say it. Then I'd be like, damn, they really rocking with dude. But LeBron, every chance he get, he gotta say it. Now I never liked it. And you know, I don't think LeBron to go. Like I said, his free throw shooting is not good at all. His jump shot is like sporadic, average, below average most of the time. He can't dribble. He's still, I know he do that thing where he do the step back and do the shot, whatever he's doing. And when LeBron dribble, it looks so painful. It looks like a 95-year-old somebody in hospice trying to dribble. It just looks painful. It looked like he, I don't know, it looked like he trying too hard. That's just not part of the game. His game don't look natural. It don't look natural. He got athletic skills, a high IQ on how to see the game. He got good passing skills. I mean, LeBron can ball, but this GOAT stuff, I just don't see it, y'all. I just don't see it. I've been watching basketball for a long time. Y'all see I break down these players. Basketball, football, baseball. I break them down, man. I study this. I do this. And so I'm not being like, you know, like piling on LeBron or nothing like that. I'm just being so honest, so fair. I don't see LeBron as no GOAT. And it ain't like with all end all with me. I'm just saying my opinion. The dude with the coat and jersey collection, do not see LeBron as the greatest player of all time. I just don't. But I do think LeBron can ball. And I can't stand that he whine and flop and cry a lot. Every play is, every play he do that. And he cried every play. And that's ridiculous, man. I can't call nobody a GOAT that do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of players in the league that do that, man. They got videos of LeBron, like, LeBron just flopping like ridiculous. Nobody touching him. He just flopping. It's just ridiculous. Not just LeBron, the league itself getting out of hand with that, man. And they need to, like, you know, put some clamps on that, man. Because they just getting out of hand. I'm so tired of that. But like I said, LeBron can ball. His rookie season, 20.9 points per game, 5.9 assists, 5.5 rebounds, and 79 games his rookie season. And he won Rookie of the Year. You know what I'm saying? LeBron a big figure in the game, man. I'd be a lie to say he wasn't. But I'd be a lie to say he the GOAT, man. Come on, man. You can't just win that one ring. Ever since 2016, Nick Wright and everybody been proclaiming him the GOAT when he won that one championship for Cleveland. You know, of course he won the one for Miami, but he won that one for Cleveland. And people, ever since then, vote, no matter what he did, they've been calling him the GOAT. You can't just skip over all these players, man. Wilt Chamberlain, Kobe, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird. You know what I'm saying? Kareem. You can't just skip over these players like that, man. And honestly, me, hey, I take this to the grave, man. I mean this on everything. There's no way in hell, and I'm gonna say this. I hope y'all hear me, man. I don't care who hit it. There's no way in hell I would pick LeBron James over Kevin Durant. Yeah, I said it. I would never pick LeBron James over Kevin Durant. And a lot of people saying, oh, you just saying that because he's your favorite player. It's a reason why he's my favorite player. Because I think he can ball like that. I mean, KD can ball, man. Like, I mean, come on, man. This KD, man. Like, dude it's nothing he can't do on the court, man. You know what I'm saying? He can shoot. He got the fadeaway. He got the mid-range. He got the handles. He could dance with you. You know what I'm saying? With the dribble. Go to the hole and dunk on you. And a finisher better than almost anybody ever in the league. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, oh, you try to foul him, he go to the free throw line. He water at the free throw line. It's nothing he can't do. Like, you know what I'm saying? His defense. He got great defense. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he would go to state, man, he was like one of their top shot blockers, man. You know what I'm saying? He gets steals. He get deflections. I mean, dude really is an underrated defender, man. And you put all that together, man. Come on, man. KD over LeBron any day, man. I would debate somebody against that too. You know what I'm saying? LeBron, KD, and that Jordan, LeBron, come on, man. LeBron, Jordan's too far gone, man. He's too far gone, my boy. But look, man, by the end of the day, like I said, LeBron could ball. His career, he done had a good career, but for not no GOAT career. He had a good career, great career, not no GOAT career. So I just want to say that LeBron is LeBron, man. All that flopping, he need to stop it. Saying you the GOAT, stop it. But like I said, I never say he's not a good player, great player. But people hate when I say he ain't the GOAT. And this whole thing is not piling on LeBron. I'm just speaking on why he's not the GOAT. And can't nobody say I'm hating, because I guarantee you, all y'all LeBron fans, I got a better LeBron jersey collection than y'all do. A LeBron James jersey collection, authentic LeBron James jersey collection, than the average LeBron James fan. So I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all aspects of the game. Like the basketball, all aspects of the game. Baseball, all aspects of the game. Football, all aspects of the game. Of course, other sports I love too. Boxing, track and field. Shit, I rock with tennis. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you know, they don't have jerseys, and they don't, them not the sport that I'm really, well, I ain't gonna lie, I am locked into boxing and track and field too. But they don't wear jerseys. You know what I'm saying? They wear numbers on their shirt at track and field. I can't rip the skin off nobody and have it hanging up as a jersey in boxing. No, I can't have Pacquiao's skin hanging up here, or Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali skin hanging up in the Raptor, or, well, you know, I get it boxing gloves or something like that. But at the end of the day, man, I'm a big fan of those. But you know, I always been in the jerseys. Like I said, baseball, basketball, football, man. Like, that's what we rocking on the pullout game, man. Episode 83. But look, man, I'm finna show the jersey again. Like I said, don't get it twisted. LeBron can ball, and I'm not piling on LeBron and bashing him or nothing like that. I'm just speaking on why I think he's not the GOAT. That's all. But he can play. LeBron can play. And I'm so unbiased when it comes to sports, man. Like, I see stuff so fast. I don't hate LeBron. I don't got nothing against LeBron. All this GOAT talk, I just don't see it. And that's what bothers me. You know, I just don't see it. How he won that one championship. He won that bubble championship with, I thought AD did play better than him in that bubble championship in 2020. And they just been giving LeBron all the praise. He the GOAT. He the GOAT. He the GOAT. And I just don't see it. But let's pull out the jersey again, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's LeBron James fans out there that watch this channel. And look, man, I rock with everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't think, you know, it's a lot of players that I pulled out in baseball, basketball, and football. And people tell me, like, that's my GOAT, that's my GOAT. And I might not agree that they the GOAT. So it's no different from LeBron. It's no different. Because ESPN shoving it down people's throat, I'm not just going to automatically say he the GOAT, man. I mean, if I feel this strong about why he not the GOAT, he can't be the GOAT in my eyes if I feel that strong. I'm not like on the fence like, yeah, he might be, because now I have no doubt in my head, in my heart, that he not the GOAT. So that's just how I see it though, man. But look, I'm finna pull the jersey out again, man. Got to, man. Got to. Let's go. Yeah, man. LeBron James, man. Don't get it twisted, man. I don't hate nobody, and I don't got no ill will toward nobody, man. Like LeBron said on his press conference, at the end of the day, it's just basketball. They killed him for that too, because to be the GOAT, you can't say that. They want hunger coming out your eyes, man, coming out your heart for this game of basketball, like Jordan and Kobe, man. Like, shit, even KD, you won't never hear KD saying it. So you can't say stuff like that, man, when you're trying to be in the upper echelon of, like, talent. You can't do that, dog. You just can't. But this LeBron James, All-Star, everything, Cleveland Cavaliers jersey, man. This it right here, man. Yeah, man. Like I said, I done pulled out his high school jersey, his McDonald All-American jersey. Then we're going to the next chapter. This the Cleveland Cavaliers jersey. Come on, man. But you know, oh what? So what y'all got to say now? Like, it's nothing y'all can say my jersey collection. Y'all stumped me that one time when I didn't have that Klay Thompson jersey. But trust me, I pulled out some stuff way crazier than the Klay Thompson jersey. Hey, y'all like, damn, how the hell you get that? So I make up for it. But you know how the LeBron talk been going on. I had to speak on this, man. I had to speak on this. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So this it right here. Yeah. LeBron James. LeBron Ramon James. All stick, everything, Cleveland Cavalier jersey. But look, man, LeBron said something too in the media. He was like, man, they doing a lot of talking. That's what LeBron James said. They doing a lot of talking about this GOAT discussion about me and Michael Jordan. And frankly, I'm tired of it. You know, it should come down to one liking one and you bashing the other one. I'm just tired of all this GOAT talk, man. We should just appreciate everybody and not talk about this GOAT talk. And you know, that is a good saying. And you know, that could be true if he really felt that way. But he really don't feel that way. Because he the same player that said, like I said earlier, when he pulled up that clip of showing him beating the Golden State Warriors, he said, this right here what made me the greatest player of all time. So, how can you say that about, forget all the GOAT talk, but you said that? Maybe you got to change your heart, because he said that a while back about the greatest player of all time. But honestly, you know what I think? I think he know no matter what he do, he can't catch Jordan. So if you can't beat him, join him. Let's celebrate everybody. Because I can't beat you. I don't know. I'm just saying though, man. You know. And you know, when KD and LeBron talked about this too, when they went up head to head, you know, Golden State versus Cleveland, it was damn near, it was matched, evenly matched. You know what I'm saying? You had who you had? You had Klay Thompson and Kevin Love, Curry, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James versus KD. But look, man, anyway, man, I just want to pull this jersey out, man, let y'all know what's going on. We don't get too much into it. Yeah, man. LeBron James, all still everything, man. You know the vibes, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy. It's the Pull Out Game podcast, man. Y'all see the sign in the back. Y'all know what the vibes is. Like I said, LeBron James, overall, he had a great career. Not a GOAT career, a great career. And, you know, I'm just gonna say this, y'all. They got LeBron James and like one of the greatest players of all time. He got the accolades and, you know, he got everything like that. You know, I know that when Barry Bonds was playing with the Pittsburgh Pirates, he was a certain weight. Then all of a sudden his head got bigger, his body got bigger. And LeBron he's starting to look like that. I'm telling y'all, man, if anything ever come out about LeBron James taking steroids, man, I'm gonna cut the fool on this channel. Not because I'm hurt and I'm such a big fan of his. I'm just gonna cook everybody that just like been putting him against Jordan, because I never thought he was on Jordan level, none of that. And honestly, me, LeBron ain't even in my top 10. He's not. He's just not. You know what I'm saying? I put KD in my top 10. And I know that some people, they're crazy, but you know what? A lot of people been media trained through ESPN to think that. A lot of people say a lot of stuff called what ESPN say. And now they'll be like, no, I don't think that because so-and-so and this happened. But you got all that train of thought or thinking from ESPN. I'm telling you, man, you look at the eye test, you look at how stuff really go down, KD versus LeBron, he can't touch KD, man. But look, that's my opinion. I know a lot of people will be like, that's a dumb opinion. But come on, man. Y'all see what happened in the finals, man. When KD went against LeBron, man, y'all seen what happened, man. You know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson matched up with Kevin Love. Kyrie matched up with Curry. You know what I'm saying? You had Draymond, J.R. Smith. They had Amon Shumpert, my bad. And come on, man. They had a squad, man. They had a squad. And yeah, man, but look, this LeBron James All-Star Everything Cleveland Cavaliers jersey, man. Y'all know the vibes, man. And I'm up out of here. Y'all hold it thing down, man. Episode 83. And stay tuned for more, man. Chill.
My brain exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine and Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor.
What's going on? What it do? This your boy Hen checking in once again. Pull Out Game Podcast, episode 83. You already know the vibes, man. You know what's going on, man. We back. Segment 2. Look, man. I know a lot of time be having jerseys and I just pull out like one dude or one athlete because I really want to pinpoint on certain things. And the reason I'm pinpointing, you know, with that LeBron James situation, because it's been a lot of talk. You know, some people saying, you know, some people do say I be hating on LeBron. I had a homeboy say I be hating on him for whatever reason like that, but it don't be nothing like that. I just speak the facts on why I don't think he the GOAT, and they feel a certain kind of way. So I got to give it to him on how I feel. So I just want to highlight that on this episode too, man. You know, I'm the king of the baseball, football, and basketball authentics. But hey, sometimes you gotta pinpoint certain things, man. Gotta let stuff be known. But look, man, I'm gonna pull out the next jersey. This the second jersey right here. I'm finna pull out for the day. Episode 83. I got something I want to talk about too, but I want to go and pull this jersey out. Let's get to it real quick. Y'all said I hate this man though, right? Y'all say like, you know, if I hate this man, I shouldn't have nothing that he got. I shouldn't have none of his authentics. I shouldn't have nothing. And look, this ain't just no regular. Y'all okay? Look, we're gonna get to it. Y'all already know who this is. This LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? The LeBron James All-Star Everything Miami Heat jersey right there, Mitchell and Nez. You know what I'm saying? Hardwood Classic, all that stuff. Like the Cleveland jersey. But look, man. Look, you got the Miami Heat patch, anniversary patch, and then you got the finals patch. You know what I'm saying? So, LeBron James All-Star Everything Miami Heat jersey. But I hate this, man, right? I just want to do this jersey. I just want to clear the air real quick, man. You know, it ain't going to be like a lot of LeBrons on here, but you know, y'all can either go back to the episode like, look, he can't hate LeBron and this and that, because look what jersey he got on here. So, y'all already know the vibes, man. So, look. You know what I'm saying? Read them in wheat. In the flesh, man. LeBron, Ramon, James, all stitch everything. All stitch everything. Miami Heat jersey, man. Miami Heat jersey, man. Yeah, man. I pulled out Wade Miami Heat jersey, too. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, this is finals jersey. When he's in the finals, man. And yeah, you know, this around the time when they played the Spurs and yeah. Yeah, man. This it right here. I'll steal everything. Miami Heat, man. Yeah. I just want to clear the air with this, man. Y'all say, you know, I hate LeBron, right? How I get these jerseys then? These jerseys cost money. I ain't got time to be just buying an authentic player that I hate. I just don't think he the GOAT. And I don't think he nowhere near the GOAT. But that don't mean I don't think he can. I ain't saying I don't think he can play. Ain't nothing like that. So, come on, man. Yeah, man. This LeBron James All-Star Everything Miami Heat jersey. And, you know, this, you know, the jersey, you know, when he went to the Miami Heat and he made that decision about, you know, where he gonna go. Everybody knew he was gonna go to Miami, because who the hell gonna have a press conference or hold a decision TV show about you going back to the same team? That's how I knew he wasn't going back to the same team. Everybody should know. Everybody in Cleveland should have known that. Because nobody going to have no big press conference TV show, decision show about going back to the same place. That's just retarded. That's just idiotic. But at the same time, we didn't know where he was going to go. He ended up going to Miami. So he's going to take his talents to South Beach. And that's where he went. Then he did they had the legendary little pep rally inside the Miami Heat arena. You know, he was dapping everybody up and talking about not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. I mean, really putting a lot of icing on that cake, man. And we had to live up to it. I understand why he felt that way, because he had Wade and Bosh with him. Then he had a lot of role player shooters around him. So he felt confident, on top of his game. He felt that confidence. But even though he said all that, did all that, it still didn't work. He with the Miami Heat for 4 seasons, and he won 2 championships out of 4. You supposed to ran through that smorgasbord and ran all through them and got 4 for 4 like a crystal menu. You should have been 4 for 4, man. You should have won all 4 rings, 4 seasons, 4 rings. That's dominance. But you won 2 out of 4. You can't be the GOAT if you 2 out of 4, man. You 2 out of 4. J.J. Burrell, Jason Terry, them boys were really holding you, locking you down in the final, man. You only average like 17 points in the final, man. So this is another reason why we can't call you the GOAT, man. If you're the GOAT, that name means a lot. Like I said in the first segment, that name means a lot. If you the GOAT, you can't have no slip up. You the greatest of all time. So can't nothing like that be on your resume. I ain't saying you got to be perfect, but you can't have no slip ups at all. You can't. You just can't. You can't. Not like that. You got to be damn near flawless. Because you're the greatest of all time. Let that sink in. The greatest of all time. You can't have no slippage like that. That can't be on your resume as a GOAT. It can't. And I know LeBron fans hate to hear me say that, but it's the truth. We speak number facts over here, man. It's facts, unbiased, tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? All day, every day. We got to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no fairy tale fiction on the pullout game, man. We got to keep it 100. 105 if we could. So, yeah, man. I mean, stuff like that can't be on your resume, man. You can't. Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade can't average more points than you playing the Dallas Mavericks. The only star on the team was Dirk Nowitzki. You had J.J. Burrell, Jason Terry, Jason Kidd. You had people like that. And they was exceptional players, but they was like star role players. Jason Kidd was a star, all-star. He wasn't a superstar. I say superstar point guard if you want to put him in a point guard category. But Jason Terry and J.J. Burrell were just certified role players. Wasn't no stars on the team, no superstar, but Dirk Nowitzki. So, and you only average 17 points. What you want me to say, man? I'm just saying, what you want me to say? That just don't add up to be no GOAT, man. It just don't. GOAT, man. It just don't add up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, every time LeBron have a certain situation going on, they like, if he do this, that'll make him the GOAT. But he'll turn around and not do what they wanted him to do, and he end up losing. So if that would have made you the GOAT, I'm just saying a scenario, not a certain situation, but if a certain situation would have made you the GOAT, and you don't follow through with the task, so shouldn't they knock it down as punishment? It can't be like, oh, he the GOAT if he do this, and if he don't do it, he just stay where he is. No, it don't work like that. If you're supposed to be the GOAT, if you do certain things, you're supposed to get knocked down when you don't do it. It's supposed to value your GOAT legacy, your GOAT case. But anyway, honestly, me, I never, ever saw LeBron in the light as being a GOAT. I never did, never will, and no hate there at all. It's just a fact, man. Look, everybody's not big fans of LeBron like that. I'm just saying everybody's not big fans of LeBron like that. And I'm sorry, you can't have Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh average more than you in the finals, and you melt down like that. You only average like 11 points in all the 4 quarters of that finals. You average 17 points like through the whole finals. Man, come on, man. Them like off the bench role player type numbers. And you want me to go, you can't have nothing like that on your resume to be the greatest of all time. And you only won 4 rings, and you got something like that on your resume. You got sweeps on your resume, Golden State, the Spurs. You got swept in the finals against the Spurs in 2007. I mean, what we doing? What we doing, man? Spurs, 2007, you got swept. 2018, Golden State Warriors swept you. Yeah, KD was on the team, but you gonna be the GOAT. I mean, you gonna be this GOAT dude, man. Like, you know, you good enough to get to the finals. You supposed to rally your troops around to, you know, to get them engaged to win it all too. You the GOAT. You'll figure it out. You the GOAT. That's what GOATs do, man. But you couldn't do it. So I'm just saying, man. But like I said, LeBron, you know, this to me, he was in his prime for real at the best when LeBron was with Miami Heat, man. Like, athletic, he was in his prime, and you know, he was quicker. It was like he was just all around the best LeBron at this time, man. A lot of people say, some people say he was taking steroids. Some people say he wasn't. I don't know, but I'm looking at it now because LeBron been in the league like 416 years, and he's still playing like a young dude. If you find out he's not taking steroids, I got to salute him. We all got to salute that man now. If that man really not on steroids and he balling like that, he's still not the GOAT. But he's still doing it this long at that level. That is greatness doing that. But my thing is this, though. A lot of people praise him for longevity because he played a long time and he's doing good. But you should only praise somebody like for longevity, not because they putting up decent numbers. You supposed to be the GOAT. If you put up longevity, they calling him the GOAT because he got longevity in the game. Vince Carter played long. Kobe played long. KD still going. Like a lot of years, 18, 19, 20 years. So that really shouldn't count. To be longevity in the GOAT conversation, you should be longevity. And while you got longevity, you should be winning MVPs. You should be like winning finals, final MVPs. If you're doing that longevity, then it look more debatable. But if you just got longevity, just say you win it, and you putting up numbers like a lot of other players doing, like in a longevity case, what we talking about here? Like, are you winning MVPs? Are you winning Defensive Player of the Year? Are you winning final MVPs? Are you winning, like, you know, championships? Are you winning stuff? Are you winning, like, scoring title? What are you doing with the longevity? Like, to make that a GOAT conversation. People don't talk about that, though. They're just saying he playing longevity. You need a little more than that. But at the same time, LeBron has been balling. And, you know, Miami knocked my boys out. You know what I'm saying? The Thunder. You know, when they played, you know, KD, Russell, Westbrook, and, you know, Serge Ibaka and them boys, man. But, like I said, they were young, man. Wasn't nobody on that team over 24. I can't remember how old Serge Ibaka was. I want to say he was 23, maybe 24, but you get what I'm saying. Wasn't nobody on the team over 25 in this, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Kendrick Perkins was. But Kendrick Perkins wasn't really putting up no numbers. So he really don't count. He was just a mean mugger, just looking mad at the opposing team all day and get like 2 or 3 rebounds and rough you around. I mean, that's all he really did. So, but, you know, at the end of the day, I had to put a LeBron James jersey out because y'all, you know, people swear that, oh, he hate LeBron. He hate LeBron. The Pullout Game podcast don't hate nobody. And at the same time, when it comes to basketball, I told you, man, I'm not a big fan of LeBron, but I am a fan of, like, people that did their thing in the league, though, man. And I would be, like, you know, real dirty against players if I, like, you know, I didn't have a certain player and they really did their thing. LeBron did his thing. That's why I got his jersey in my collection. But as you can see, the other jersey too, the high school jersey, the McDonald's All-American high school jersey, and the Cleveland jersey. I mean, so y'all see what's going on. It ain't going to be a lot of LeBrons left on the channel like that, you know, because I'm not no fan of LeBron like that. But the jerseys I have, you know, the average big LeBron fan don't even got these jerseys. But it's in my collection. It ain't going nowhere. I love my collection. The whole collection. Yeah, even the LeBron James jersey. I just love my collection. And I know a lot of LeBron fans out there. So when I first did my podcast, I said, look, man, I know you ain't no big fan of LeBron like that, but there's LeBron fans out there, man. And you got to appeal to your people, man. Like, if people fans of you, they're fans of LeBron too. They fans of LeBron game, but they love the Pull Out Game podcast. So, I mean, come on, man. I couldn't cut y'all short like that. I had to get the LeBron James jersey out the strength of having fans that rock with LeBron probably want to see LeBron jersey. And have been people in the comment that wanted to see LeBron jersey. So, I had to do it, had to get it. LeBron did his thing in Miami. He just didn't do no GOAT case. To be a GOAT case to me, all the time you stayed there when you made promise, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. You're supposed to came through and did your thing. You're supposed to ran the smorgasbord, man. You're supposed to be 4 for 4, like a crystal value menu. But you didn't do it. So you won 2 out of 4, man. You know what I'm saying? Ray Allen saved you in one of them finals. Chris Bosh got the rebound. Luckily kicked it out to Ray Allen. He stepped behind the 3, and it could have bounced out. If he missed that shot, you would have been 3-7 in the finals. So, I mean, Ray Allen saved you. Kyrie Irving saved you with that 3-pointer against Golden State when y'all was up 3-1. That's why I say you can't say that made you the greatest of all time when Kyrie hit the game-winning shot. Kyrie had averaged just as many points as you did that series, but you won't take all the credit. See, I can't stand stuff like that with the GOAT case, man. If it wasn't no Kyrie on the team or Kyrie was hurt, you wouldn't have won that. So you can't just say you the GOAT. Kyrie helped you a lot of that percentage of winning that finals, man. But you did do your thing, though. Y'all won. Got to get to y'all. Y'all won. Draymond got suspended. A lot of help came along the way for y'all to get that ring, too. But y'all won, man. You won final MVP. Y'all won the finals. And, a little bit after that, you got into it. I don't know. I don't know if you got into it with a teammate. Oh, I don't know, but you end up leaving. I know you got to it, Pat Riley. Y'all wasn't seeing eye to eye. You convinced Pat Riley to draft his point guard, and I forgot his name, but he drafted point guard because you said that's what you wanted. And a little bit after that, you left him and went back to Cleveland. So I don't know. That ain't GOAT behavior. That ain't GOAT vibes. That ain't GOAT spirit, man. But I mean, it's a lot of things you could go down the rabbit hole why he ain't the GOAT, man. You know what I'm saying? But when people say Jordan the GOAT, I don't have no pushback on that. No pushback. Jordan, man, that dude was that guy, man. I ain't got nothing to say. See, that's the difference, though. I seen Jordan play in real time. When I mean real time, I actually watched the game. I never seen Jordan play in person, like go to a game, but I watched the game. Like we watching the games now on TV, I watch Jordan like that. I watch Jordan play in real time. I watch LeBron. I watch him play in real time. So I can evaluate what I see. And the average person that played in the NBA, that played with both players, 99% of the players say that Jordan still with the best. They looked at Jordan eye-to-eye test. They looked at LeBron eye-to-eye test. When they were actually on the court together. And they all say Jordan still with a better player. I'm just saying, though, man. It's what it is, though, man. Like I said, KD, my guy. Like, they say he the best, one of the best scorers ever. Him, MJ, Kobe. But KD my favorite player overall. But, I can't deny when I always say Jordan the GOAT. He the GOAT, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, they're my 2 GOAT, though. KD and Jordan, man. Like I said, my first favorite player of all time is KD. But even KD look up to Jordan, too. Jordan just that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever your favorite player is, you still got to concede that Jordan is that guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But KD my guy and Jordan my guy. But I don't know, man. All I do know is LeBron got his 2 rings and he dipped from Miami, man. He's supposed to complete it all. He's supposed to won 5 or 6 rings with Miami, man. If KD didn't have his leg hurt, he would have won 2 or 3 more rings with Golden State. He didn't get it to it with Draymond. If he didn't get to it with Draymond, that little side talk and discussion, little argument they had on the bench, and he didn't get his Achilles tore, they would have won like 5 straight. I believe they would have won 5 straight, man. They would have got even better. Scary than they was, they would have got better than they was. So, that's just my take. But look, man, like I said, I ain't got no hate. No bad blood like that with LeBron. Sometimes LeBron, when I do watch the game, I ain't gonna lie, he get on my nerves because he be whining and crying and you know, and then we get out the court, his fans like, oh, they be just throwing too much extra ketchup on the French fries, man. Like too much going on, man. It just get on my nerves, man. But overall, when I look back and I'm not watching him play and I'm just like analyzing the whole situation of LeBron and his career and everything, and with a level head, like LeBron can ball. But I still got that same level head as saying he not the GOAT. I'm sorry, he just not. So you just call it what you want, man. But look, man, I want to say this real quick though. The Hulk Hogan documentary, I thought it was great. People were getting on him bad because, you know, he did the racism thing and on tape, and then on top of that too, you know, he was supporting Donald Trump. But y'all gotta remember this too. Y'all can hate or love Hulk Hogan for supporting Donald Trump, but if y'all watch the documentary, they've been like tight best friends since Hulk Hogan first got in the league or got in the wrestle organization, WWF. And I think they were friends before that. So, you know, I think it would be fake though if he turned it back on Donald Trump after all the years though. Like, I thought that was a real person. Like, you can hate Hulk Hogan and Donald Trump all you want, but they were friends before and they never fell out. And that's his dog. He like, that's just politics, that's his thing. But that's still my dog though. Why would people get mad because they friends though? Like, I mean, to be honest, like, Donald Trump's name was all over hip hop back in the early 90s. With the Bobby Brown video that song On Our Own on the Ghostbusters soundtrack. Like, they had Donald Trump coming out the Trump Towers. Like, you know, Trump Tower was on Home Alone. Like, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. That was Trump Tower. Like, I mean, what are we doing here, man? Like, I'm staying out the politics. I'm just saying, like, and I ain't saying, like, yay or nay. I'm just saying, if somebody friends with Donald Trump, don't get mad at him because they still friends with him. You know, like, to me, that being a real person, they still friends with him. Hulk Hogan might not agree with everything that Donald Trump said, but they his dog, though. They his buddy. So you can't knock him for that. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, I don't agree with everything Hulk Hogan said that he did. You know, he did some jacked up stuff, man. I'm talking about jacked up. I'm talking about car sitting on 4 bricks jacked up. But at the same time, though, Hulk Hogan's still part of my childhood, man. I'm not just going to erase my childhood. I feel the same way like I do with R. Kelly. I don't rock what R. Kelly did. I don't rock with what he did. But I still like the entertainment that he brought. I don't rock with Hulk Hogan. I don't rock with what he did. But I still enjoy the entertainment that he brought. But that's how I divide it, man. Like I always said, when you first got to know Hulk Hogan, anybody out there, when you first got to know him, and R. Kelly, the first thing you ever got to know him from was their talent. So that's where we should always leave it at, where they talent at. We shouldn't go deep about, oh, he did this, he did that. I ain't saying that they right or they get a pass, but people stop liking them for something they never started liking him for. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, LeBron did his thing, man. This all-stick, everything, Miami Heat jersey with the finals patch. I put out KD jersey with the final patch. I put out Jordan jersey with the final patch. Kobe. I mean, I don't pull out some final patch. I got a lot more of those too, like final patch jersey, World Series jerseys, Super Bowl jersey. Like, there's a lot of those I've been showing. So I hope y'all been keeping up. But look, there's a lot more jerseys to come. I just want to show this jersey, like this situation, because people swear that, you know, I hate LeBron for some reason. Like, cause I speak my opinion that he ain't the GOAT. I just simply said he ain't the GOAT. But I always say he can ball. I never said LeBron can't ball. He trash with the whining and flopping. I hate that. I can't stand it. But at the same time, like, just a basketball player that can't play, I would never say LeBron that. I would never say that he can't play. I just don't think he the GOAT. And I just gave y'all a lot of reasons why he's not the GOAT to me. And I can give y'all a lot more, but we ain't gonna just pile on. Y'all get the message. You know what I'm saying? But 4 and 6 ain't everything, but it's a lot of things. But that's one of them, opposed to the many of them I said too. But on top of that, but look, man, we finna do now. We finna show the jersey again, man. So, you know, we got to show it twice. You know what I'm saying? No matter who jersey it is, it's on the podcast. Got to show it twice. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they get to it. Yeah, man. All-Star everything, man. Y'all see the Mitchell and Ness patch, the NBA Finals patch, the Miami Heat anniversary patch. Yeah, Miami Heat, see, yeah, man. Man, y'all LeBron James fan, boy. I know y'all loving this. Yeah, man. This number 6 jersey, man. You know the vibes. Yeah. I get it. You know the vibes, man. Yeah, man. But look, this LeBron James All-Star everything Miami Heat jersey. Y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all know there's a lot of more baseball jerseys on the way. A lot of more football jerseys on the way. A lot of more basketball jerseys on the way. But I just had to, sometimes, like, lately, it been certain things I had to speak on, man. And I had to just really dive into it. So, yeah, that's where we at. But y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all know baseball, basketball, football. I got on lock, so y'all stay tuned, man. A lot more, man. Like, Pull Out Game Podcast, it ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like the Statue of Liberty. It ain't going nowhere. So, yeah, man. But I had to get this off my chest, man, about LeBron, what I think about this GOAT situation. Why I don't think he the GOAT, but I still think he an exceptional player. He a great player, but I just never put him there, man. Like, and they had this situation too about LeBron James having a bag, like about how you score, different way you can score. And a lot of people say LeBron James ain't got no bag. Like KD. Like KD take out the dribble, handles, or Kyrie, certain way he could get to the basket and how natural it looks, how effortless it look. In different ways, many different ways he could do it. Oh, you trying to stop me this way? Oh, but I'm finna do this though. Trying to stop this way? Oh, I can do this. Or I can do that. Or I can do it that way. That natural bag. And let's be real, LeBron James ain't got no handles like that. He don't. He could pass good. That got good vision. All you gotta do is pass it and have that vision. And I ain't saying it's that easy, but when you pass it, you get rid of it. You're not steady dribbling and finessing your way to the basket. Like he don't, that's why they say that he don't have a bag. But, and people like to see that arsenal in your basketball game, your skill set. And they say LeBron James don't have it. But, he very productive in other ways, though, in other areas. So, I never say LeBron James can't ball. But at the same time, LeBron James, went to Miami. He made that, he put on that little thing called Decision. On that little show, with Jim Gray, and say he went to Miami, and that's what happened, and he won 2 out of 4 championships. And look, before we get up out of here, let's speak on another GOAT, a real GOAT too, man. Michael Jackson. I seen a Michael Jackson movie called Michael, and the movie, I'll be honest, give y'all my honest opinion, called. To me, Michael Jackson, the greatest artist ever touched the microphone for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I rap. You'll think like my favorite artist ever is a rapper, which I'm one of the biggest hip hop heads you could ever think of. I'm a real hip hop historian, a music lover for real. And but the greatest artist ever pick up a microphone is Michael Jackson ever. So I dived in deep on the Michael Jackson movie. Couldn't wait to see it. I seen it. The movie, honestly, I would give it a 6.5, close to 7. I give it a 7. No 7.5. I give it a 7. The reason I give it a 7 because the production was great. The plot, I ain't gonna say plot like they made it up. It was talking about his life, but I give him a 7 because, like I said, the production was great. The people that played the character was great. They looked a lot like the character that's supposed to be portrayed in real life. But the reason I only gave it a 7 because, for this simple fact, a lot of the stuff that was in the movie, we already knew about it in his life. We already knew it. Like, it wasn't nothing surprising about the movie. When you see a movie big like Michael Jackson at the movie theater, you want to see something like, oh damn, I didn't know that happened. Oh damn, I didn't know he was going through that. It make you feel more in depth on the journey of Michael Jackson. For instance, right, I'll be honest with y'all. Like Wendy Williams, she had a biopic. And I don't even watch Wendy Williams like that. My mama, she used to love watch the Wendy Williams show. Shout to moms. But, you know, that was her thing. She used to like watch Wendy Williams. And honestly, me, and I don't watch Wendy Williams like that. You know, but the thing is, I seen a biopic. I love a biopic about famous people. I just do. That's my thing. You know, because you never know what happened and how they started. It's an inspirational story for anybody. You know, they came from nothing and they this big person. This how they made it. But the Wendy Williams situation, I didn't know a lot about Wendy Williams, but a lot of people said they already knew about this. But, you know, Wendy Williams did a lot of cocaine coming up. Wendy Williams was fine back in the day, too. Like, don't get it twisted how she looked as she got real older and stuff and got off the TV show and all this stuff. But Wendy Williams was fine back in the day. I'm like, she was bad, little, slim, thick, fine looking. Yeah, she was that Mama Jamma, man, the brick house. But I didn't know she was doing all that cocaine. I believe that's why her body got developed the way it was. And I think everything caught up with her. And she had like she had a lot of health problems too, though. But at the same time, the Wendy Williams was dope because I didn't know she did all that cocaine. And then I didn't know that she was dating Eric B for Eric B and Rakim. Then Eric B and Rakim, you had them big gold chains on. And you think like, damn, they got them big gold ropes and gold chains, you know, like Slick Rick, EPMD, like Eric B and Rakim, all them, man, like, they used to have, like, them big chains, man. So, you'll think they into the money. I didn't know Wendy Williams was going with Eric B for Eric B and Rakim clique, the group. And she was going with Eric B, and this around the time she just started taking off with her career. And when she took off, it's like they was dating. And I didn't know Eric B, how they portrayed Eric B on the biopic, that he was like a leech. He was like Jody from Baby Boy. You know, he'll steal or borrow her car. He didn't have no money. He'll bring it back, you know, because she had to go to work. And she was, at the time, she was just making big money. Eric B was just leeching off, you know, Wendy Williams. And I didn't even know that. I don't think Eric B had money, you know what I'm saying? And Eric B for president and paid in full and all this stuff, big gold chains and, you know what I'm saying? Don't nothing move but the money type stuff. I thought it was all that. But I didn't know he was leeching, but I guess that was a, you know, persona. Maybe he got money later on, but that was around the time when Eric B and Rakim was in their prime. So I never would have thought that happened. So, you know, hearing them little nuggets like that about people's life, it make you like, damn, that's deep. Not saying everything gotta be negative, but just the fact it's certain stuff you didn't know about. It could be something good. Or something they like to do in their free time or something like, damn, I didn't know that. Oh, they did this, I didn't know that. Oh, they did this, I didn't know that. Oh, they did that, I didn't even know they did that. So, that, to me, why I love a great biopic. To me, that would make a great biopic. They give you stuff that you didn't know. That's why I was a big fan of the Tupac biopic. Because a lot of stuff in the Tupac biopic, I already knew about it. They got like 200 documentaries on him. And like, you know, behind the scene, behind the music, all kind of stuff. They told, if this documentary didn't tell something, that documentary told it. If this documentary didn't tell something, that documentary said something. That documentary didn't say this. The other documentary said that. So, I already knew everything about Pop that they were saying in the movie. So, in the same way with the Michael Jackson movie, everything that they said, a real Michael Jackson fan already knew about it. So, call it what you want, man, but I give it a 7 off that, you know, strength alone. You know, the production was good, the characters played their role great. You know, Neil Long and everybody did their thing, but you know, even Lorenz Tate, he did his thing. But besides that, we knew everything about Michael Jackson. You know, to how Joe Jackson treated him, and his hair got caught on fire during the Pepsi commercial, and you know, the bubble situation, and everything, man. We knew everything. Like, it's nothing that we didn't know that they showed in the movie. So I don't like to tell what happened in the movie, but if you're a real Michael Jackson fan, you're gonna know everything that went on in the movie. But look, man, that's a real GOAT, man, Michael Jackson, man. You know, But at the end of the day, did LeBron James all-stick everything, did his thing with Cleveland, did his thing with Miami, represented. I can't take that away from him, man. He did his thing. Look, man, my only thing that I'm saying about LeBron is he's not the GOAT. That's it. Y'all can go cry in the car on Friday after next. Go cry in the car. But I just want to let y'all know, man, my opinion, a lot of people say like, yeah, that's your opinion. He is the GOAT. Well, y'all, go get your Shannon Sharp pajamas or whatever and go talk about it with him, because he ain't no GOAT to me. But at the end of the day, I never said he can't ball. People will hate you to the death by saying LeBron is not the GOAT, but I don't get it. I don't know who the worst, LeBron fans or Drake fans. You got the Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. Then you got the LeBron versus Michael Jordan debate. You know what I'm saying? LeBron MJ. And I don't know which one like more in denial, the Drake fans or the LeBron fan. I don't know. Y'all got it. But at the end of the day, LeBron, he do his thing. Shit, Drake a great artist, but he's not no GOAT or nothing. Kendrick clearly beat him. MJ clearly better than LeBron. I'm picking KD clearly better than LeBron. But that's just where I'm coming from, man. But look, I study this. I do this, man. So when I say stuff like this, take it to the grave, man. Because I be meaning this, man. I do homework research on this, man. Like, so. But look, man. LeBron James played 294 regular season games with Miami, man. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, he was a fan favorite. He LeBron James in Miami. Like, he was a fan favorite. And then, he scored 26.9 points per game, 7.6 rebounds per game, 6.7 assists per game, 1.7 steals per game, and 0.7 blocks per game, and a 54.3 field goal percentage. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, okay, the 3-point, 34 percentage and 3-point percentage. Free throw was 75.8 percentage in free throws, and minutes per game, 38 minutes per game. So yeah, I mean, what else we got? And he averaged 7,919 points with the Heat. Total rebound 2,225 rebounds, 1,980 total assists, 489 steals, and 193 blocks. So, I mean, call it what you want, man. But, I mean, LeBron clearly showed the number. He did his thing. But, you can't average 17 points in the finals, man, and be the third highest scorer. And Dwayne Wade, who gave you the keys to the franchise, and Wade Bosh scored more points than you. And you the third highest scorer for that finals. You can't have nothing like that on your resume to be the GOAT. My GOAT can't have nothing like that on his resume in the final. You just can't. KD never had a bad final. KD didn't go to all the finals like LeBron did, but it never been no meltdown with KD. It never been no meltdown with MJ. Like, it never have. So, Kobe had bad games during the finals, but he got it done still. They end up beating Boston. Boston beat them too, but I remember that game 7. Well, the Lakers beat Boston. Kobe had a bad game 7, but they still pulled it out. A win would clear up all the headaches and pains. And so that's why people don't really, get too in depth with that. Cause Kobe won that final. So it don't matter he had a bad game 7. But you can't have 17 points in the finals and J.J. Burrell and Jason Terry checking you, and you don't ride to the occasion. They ain't even superstars. They ain't even all-stars. And you can't have, as a GOAT, you can't have nothing like that on your resume. But besides all that stuff I was saying why he's not the GOAT, everything else around that showed that he can ball, though. So, yeah. But like I said, man, LeBron James jersey in the collection, as y'all can see, I got it in my collection. So, and they ain't going nowhere. I'm a collector, man. Even LeBron James jersey. And I'm not a big fan of him, but I'm a fan of the collection. So, it make me a fan of to get his jerseys, too. So, my jersey is not complete, so I got all the jerseys that's a part of my collection, including this one, including the Cleveland Cavalier LeBron. But at the same time, I can't stress enough, He is not the GOAT. H-I-N-G. He is, wait, H-I-N-T-G. H-I-N-T-G. He is not the GOAT. But it what it is though, man. But I ain't here to change nobody's mind. I'm just speaking on how I see it, and you know, I might not never change your mind. That's fine though. You're supposed to like who you like. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron ain't no GOAT, but he's a great player. We're gonna leave it right there. And this is it for episode 83. Y'all stay tuned. Got a lot of more dope basketball jerseys. A lot of more dope football jerseys. A lot of more dope baseball jerseys. Like, y'all know them forever come back. But I had to get some of these episodes off my chest about certain things, man. You know, I had to pinpoint certain things, man. I had to, man. But like I said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. If y'all big LeBron fans, I still hope y'all enjoyed it because I'm speaking nothing but facts, man. I'm speaking nothing but facts. Man, I'm just saying. But like I said, man, shout out to LeBron, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all don't expect a lot of LeBron jerseys on this channel, man. I'm just not a big fan of him like that. But I'm a fan of the collection, of the spirit of the game, of the jersey collection. But yeah, man, it's all good though, man. I just had to get this on my check. A lot of y'all swear I just hate LeBron like guts and stuff. But what is this though, man? What this is, man? What this is, man? You know what I'm saying? What it did right here, man? What it is right here, man? What we doing here, man? What we doing? What we doing, man? Ooh, boy, this is a LeBron fan, James dream. Man, this is a LeBron James fan dream, man. So, yeah, man. But yeah, this LeBron James. Yeah, this LeBron James all-stick everything Miami Heat jersey, man. Look like, man. Shout out to LeBron, man. I had to get this off my chest, man. I had to talk about the Hulk Hogan situation. The Michael Jackson. And like I said, Hulk Hogan, man, he part of my childhood too, man. So I don't excuse none of the stuff he did, but I can never forget dude, man. Like, dude already been through a lot, man. And, his wife left him, and, say he was cheating on his wife with his daughter, best friend, and a lot of stuff going on. A lot of crazy stuff, man, he was he got on drugs, man, and life punished him enough for me to just pile on. Then the man already passed away, man. What more do you want, man? The man dead and gone. He gave us great WWF memories, a couple WCW memories. Man, Hogan, see, we talking about GOATs? I don't care what nobody say. Hogan the GOAT of wrestling. That is the GOAT of wrestling. It's no wrestler better, more famous, more notarized, more out there, more recognized, more known than Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is the most famous wrestler for in the ring, outside the ring, merchandise, everything. Hulk Hogan, like, it'll never be another Michael Jordan. It'll never be a Hulk Hogan. There'll be another one of Michael Jackson. No players like that. It'll never be another. It'll never be another Kevin Durant again. Who 7 feet that can do the stuff he do? You got Wembanyama out there balling, but he's not doing it like consistently like KD. KD the one like scoring title. He killing people out the dribble. There's so many countless videos that KD done made people fall. And this man 7 feet giving people the business like that. Like, what we doing, man? Be honest, I ain't never seen LeBron make nobody fall. Like dribbling. Because LeBron don't got handles like that. It's certain things he can do, certain things he can't do. But LeBron is a great player. He just not the GOAT. But I'm going to say that enough. That's what I want to. I couldn't stress that enough, man. That I got his jersey. I think he can ball, but he's not the GOAT. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But look, man. Sometimes the truth hurts. And a lie, it feels good if you only believe it. But we telling the truth. And y'all should love it, man, because I'm giving the real facts. But yeah, man, this all still everything LeBron James jersey, man. And I'm out, man. Y'all stay tuned, man, for episode 84. And I'm up out of here, man. I just had to get this off my chest, man. It had to be told to the masses, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. If y'all don't, y'all pull out Game Podcast haters. But I'm up out of here. Y'all hold it down.
When drinking angry, the same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.